The bookseller is in town today. Tomorrow's weather, it's going to be cloudy with gusts of wind throughout the day. The spiritual forecast is, the spirits are somewhat annoyed today. Luck will not be on your side. On living off the land, it says, if you're a farmer in a small town, it's likely you'll be invited to create a grange display at some point. Typically, a grange display consists of 9 items that best showcase your talents. Shoot for high quality, high value items, and make sure to have a variety as well. Fish, minerals, artisan goods, fruit, and vegetables are all good to have. Alright, the grange display has been placed into our memory fields. Let's see. No. I'm trying to pick up the bench, the light, and the table. It's time to finally replace that table, not here, with this table. And I would not mind putting the bench here instead. How do I... Where's the... Oh, come on. Where's the button for sitting it down? Dude. That was a lot of time, and I'm not sure I like how it looks, but we're going to rearrange slowly. I honestly am not sure that I like that table better than the other one. That might be a mistake. Let me set this one here and see. I usually really like that table because I like the wood better. Right now, I might kind of hate it. In this room, it's not working with the wallpaper. Okay, so some of this stuff needs to come out of here. We've got a book where we can put it. I'm gonna put it. A book? We've got a box where we can put it. I'm gonna put it. No, I don't want to accidentally put a wood stump in the house. Okay. Okay. Slime. Slime goes in there. Nothing in here goes in there. More slime. There we go. Solar essence. And squid ink. And there's the bait that I truly need. Let's take the bait. Ridiculous. Okay. Let's put all the nasty, gooky, monstery jazz in here. And, just take enough of the bait. I honestly probably should put the bait into a toolbox so that it's available for me. I like to have a box that, I don't know what to call it, that's cute, so I basically just call the box made. And that means anything we've made in the game. So if we've made a warp totem or a mushroom log or extra chests for storage, it goes into the made box, and then I know I can look in there for extra scarecrows, whatever it is. I think that the bait would more appropriately go in there. And I think that if I don't put it in there, it's going to confuse me unnecessarily, so I'll just wait until I make that box and then put it away. Let's make some more refined quartz, folks. And some more coal. And I want to plant that hardwood tree seed, the mahogany seed. We have a tree fertilizer recipe. Tree fertilizer. Its category is fertilizer. Ingredients: 5 fiber and 5 stones. Sprinkle on a wild tree to ensure rapid growth, even in winter. Doesn't work on fruit trees. The one slightly annoying caveat, but I could live with it. I figured out how to live with it so far. So I'm gonna make a little tree fertilizer. I might make more, but for now I just want to fertilize this mahogany seed because so far they've been so rare in my game. I consider it to always be worth fertilizing at least the first few mahogany trees you have, just to get them growing again, so that maybe you can chop it down, get some more seeds, start to proliferate those for your future needs. I think that sometime soon we need to take a little trip off to the west of town, because we still need to go get more hardwood, and having finished the hardwood on the farm, how much more? Ooh, we've got 4 days to gather. No, we have 44 pieces. So we've got 4 days to gather the remaining 36 pieces of hardwood that we need for Robin's extravaganza of fabulosity. I will sit this stuff here temporarily. Pick this up. The eggs. Get our mayonnaise cracking. Which is funny, because we're making it out of eggs, so technically it does need to get cracking before it can get anything else. Oh no, I've chosen to leave, of all things, the blueberries in here. I just mindlessly threw whatever was in front of me in there. So, let's go get rid of the recycling. And I guess, out of sap, used all of the sap immediately. Refill this. I don't know how many of these crystals we should use right now, but I'm a huge fan of making literally as many of these sprinklers as I can possibly make. Basically as early as I can. I'd like to wait for the iridium sprinklers, but it takes me a good long time to get that much iridium. So I don't consider it to be that wise or that great in my play style to just wait until I can make 1,000,000 iridium sprinklers. Got to get to the mines at this point. It's Thursday. I don't see, I mean, there's nothing I'm missing on Thursday, except I think Robin is off work early, but I'm not seeing the possibility of, wait a minute. There might be a few things we can make. Let me check and see. We might be able to make a fish pond, and we might be able to make a well. And I honestly just like having a well because it's so beautiful. So yeah, let me go ahead and bring a window up and start doing my Stardew wiki search. First, I'm going to look up the well and see how many stones we need. Oh, we don't need a lot of stones. We need 75 stones. We just need 1,000,000 in gold. Nice. For some reason, I thought I needed 1,000 stones. I was like, how is that possible? How do I get a well early game? Okay, we can do that. And the fish pond, I already know what we need for that. That hasn't changed. You need 5 seaweed, 5 kelp, or whatever it's called. And we've got that, and 5 grand, you need 200 stone. Okay, so it's called 5 seaweed and 5 green algae. I wonder if a fish pond is just unnecessarily expensive, because I would like to proliferate some lobsters or something. There's water, there's natural water everywhere on the farm, so it might not make sense to get either one of those today. I'm gonna wait on thinking about that. Okay, stockpiling refined. Let's just put all of the weird stuff in here that can come out. Yeah, keep the wood again. Oh, I've forgotten whether it was a good luck day or not. Let's check again. Yeah, I feel weird things about that table. Okay, the spirits are somewhat annoyed today. I mean, we could still get a lot of really good stuff out of the mines. I don't find that low luck days prevent you from getting the goods that you need. What I find is that it just makes it a misery to get in there and out because of the monsters. I don't know if I'm particularly concerned with that. What I'm really concerned with is playing this game indefinitely without all the makers and boxes that I need. I'm gonna go deal with the... Should I deal with the pumpkins? I'm going to make fishing today a priority. If possible, let's get this out. I don't want to make any more tree fertilizer. That's just overly complicating things. If we're going to go to the mines, I can come back and get the coal. I don't want to carry that around for no reason. What does it take to make a honey house or a bee house? We need the maple syrup, but I refuse to use that right now when we need it for the community center. Just gotta tend the farm, water the crops, milk the cows. As soon as I find I found all 4 of them quickly. I thought this one was gonna give me heck today. Look, obvious hardwood. Completely missed that. Okay, we got a free refined quartz from some of the recycling. Way cool. Let's make some cheese. And let's get to watering. Because now these pumpkins have to be manually watered, because if you plant them all back to back, you magically don't have space to place down a sprinkler. So you get the chance that they will all, that some of them anyway, might turn into, I'm calling it a super sprout. I don't know what else to call it. I've heard of the event. I've had it happen once, where instead of turning into 9 little pumpkins, when you plant them in a square, sometimes you can get them to sprout into one giant one. It is the coolest thing. I have almost never had it happen in the whole game. How many more pumpkins are... Let's move this up here so I can actually see. 11. That's right, I used 1 for the community center down there, so it's uneven. I could run by Pierre's and get another one, but gotta remember to do so. Chop something to get some more sap. Something is right here. And start making more fertilizer so we can get the best pumpkins we can possibly get. This tree needs to be down anyway. I like to clear the walkway in between the crops. And let's make it easier to run, because you actually do run a little slower when you're running through grass. So if you want to run quickly through a part of your farm and it's covered with grass, then if it's wise to do so, I mean, you can think about whether or not you have a silo for gathering the grass automatically. I'll see if I can buy one more, get to Pierre's and do that. Yeah, if it's wise and it's sensical and you really need to get through quickly, it might be wise to chop the grass. Just as quickly as your little heart can. My goodness. I'm gonna need more fish and more sap. But I'm gonna pre-water but not pre-plant, because if I get back in the middle of the night, I'm not, no, I missed. I'm not gonna know what's where very easily with the fertilizer because I can see it, but it's not as easy to see. So I'm gonna plant these. Oh no, I forgot. The fertilizer was down. I miscounted. I was thinking that I needed these extra for the 11 pumpkin. I was conflating what I needed. The fertilizer and the pumpkin seed for some reason had become one in my mind, but that's fine. That just means only need 5, 1 more pumpkin, and I can get as many pumpkin seeds as I need. Actually, we got more money. We just made a bunch of money. But I can't make as much fertilizer because I need fish. What am I gonna do? Well, I'm gonna go run to Pierre's just as quickly as our little legs can carry us. And figure it out when I get there. We're just winging it today. Plans don't seem to be working, so we are on the... Someone I watch on YouTube calls it the no plan plan. I don't know if that's a circulating term or if someone wrote a book or something and they called it that. It was kind of funny. I've never used the term no plan like that, so far as I know, but I thought it was a pretty well-known thing to just say, hey, the plan is no plan. Before all of a sudden it became popular to hear about on social media, it got so popular I'm starting to wonder if somebody created some type of content with the term, and that's how it started to circulate like crazy all over again. But now with slightly different wording. I'm just like, why is the register not working? And then I realized I just ran past Gus. How would the register be working? It's just gonna be gone at 5:40? There are 10 pepper poppers available. They cost 400, but each one gives you speed. So I'm gonna go ahead and buy all 10 pepper poppers because the speed buff on those suckers is insane compared to the coffee. You get to just run around. I think we just missed Pierre's. By the time I get in here, there's a very good chance that he's gonna be walking away from the register as soon as I need it. No, we made it. It's a miracle. I'm not clicking out of this thing and giving him a chance to walk away. Let me very carefully. Sell the mayonnaise. I'm gonna sell the pine cones too. Just get everything I can. I cannot believe it. This wallpaper is a fish? Fish underwater. I'm gonna replace the wallpaper, by the way. I don't like it. I can't deal. I put my favorite color of table in the house and I can't stand the table because the wallpaper makes it look weird. It doesn't go. The tones must be just conflicting with each other. I can't have a wallpaper that makes me hate my favorite decor. It's really, really cute decor. I like the nice blonde woody tones. It's so cool and groovy and up my alley and everything. I'm tempted to use all of this money to buy pumpkin seeds today. If I plant the pumpkin seeds today, we can profit from the pumpkin seeds. We increase our chances of getting more gold pumpkins. Jeez. Yeah, I was thinking about getting other stuff, but yeah, I'm pretty single-minded about completing that quality crops bundle in the community center. Yeah, I'm gonna go for pumpkins. Go for pumpkins, yeah. Let's just get silly about it. Oh, I can't believe how many pumpkins I'm about to buy. Is there anything else I could possibly need to buy today? I mean, oh, tomorrow's Friday. Tomorrow is Friday. Dang. I'll figure it out. We can make some money in a hurry for the woman in the woods. She's coming tomorrow. We can make some money in a hurry if we have to. How? These questions and more will be answered if you continue watching this stream, and only this stream today. mainly this stream. I don't know. In all reality, I have jumped around kind of watching multiple people's streams, and I don't know how smart that is as far as using resources on the computer, but sometimes I just want to see what more than one person is up to. So, let's run to the woods. I've just realized I've got stuff like 1 piece of stone and 1 piece of moss in my inventory. And while I could throw it away, I don't want to. Let me check their trash before they get up here. Hey there, y'all. I'm just running by, not having done anything even slightly creepy, annoying, or unusual in your hearts or minds. Nice to see you. Bye now. Abigail. What lovely hair floating in the wind. You're purple, I'm green. Oh, that's interesting. Her mother's hair is green too. I wonder if she has feelings about that. You know, you meet somebody, they remind you of someone, you can't quite figure out just how just yet, but the feeling is strong. You don't know why, but you know the feeling is there. Just wondering if she's going through anything. Because at some point in the game, we will see that sometimes her mother might be a little annoying to her. Me running around like there's any guarantee that these things are getting planted today. What I'm going to do is stop worrying about the fertilizer. We've got really, really high farming skill. We're at farming level 9, actually. I probably don't have to worry that much about getting gold pumpkins. I hadn't really thought of it that way. I just really, really don't want to miss it, but yeah, it's probably fine. I'm probably going to be sprouting gold pumpkins just because we planted them fairly regularly. With fair regularity, I should say. Okay, now that I have a perfect line of that, where do I put the rest? I just have 7 more. How do I have 7 more? I'm telling you, I'm trying really hard to keep this stuff even. I don't know what's happening here. I give up. Excuse me, that is enough to plant in this way. Let's plant the rest of these here. It just happens to fit perfectly. I think it's providence. Digital providence. It's wonderful. The patch is already here. I feel like being done with this. I don't even understand what's up anymore. I'm gonna drink a coffee and we're gonna run down into the woods and see what we can get up to. Jeez. We've got a cutscene. We're running into Shane. Up late, huh? Says Shane. Here, have a cold one. He's sharing with us. We're taking our drink. Ruminating with a friend. Buh. Life, says Shane. You ever feel like no matter what you do, you're gonna fail? Like you're stuck in some miserable abyss, and you're so deep you can't even see the light of day. I just feel like no matter how hard I try, I'm not strong enough to climb out of that hole. We are throwing our drink back, and it is having an effect. Fast drinker, huh? Woman after my own heart. We're having a heart event, and he's mentioning the heart. It's very on the nose. Just don't make it a habit. You got a future ahead of you still. Oh man, Shane is ruminating deeply. Some of those slightly real conversations I was talking about earlier in the game. Shane says, "Welp, my liver's begging me to stop. Better call it a night. See you around, Jules." Every once in a while in this game, if you're paying attention, some very serious subject matter gets dropped. And this is what I like about the characters in Stardew Valley. One of the many things that I really appreciate about this game, there's a lot of real life stuff going on. Some of these people are dealing with stuff that is easier and quicker to call by the term mental health conditions. They're dealing with stuff and their brains are reacting into it. And I just realized we've entered into the secret woods area in the middle of the night. The autumn leaves are falling. And we are finding mushroom foraging, and oh no, I don't have a weapon. Shoot, and there are slimes in here. I was not even thinking about a weapon because I wasn't planning on coming anytime soon. So there's a slime over there too. We're gonna avoid the slime that's over there. But there's hardwood in here. We just picked up red mushroom and chanterelle and a common mushroom. Might be able to keep that mushroom, the common mushroom, for the community center. But I'd kind of like to put a much lower level one in. And there's a little pond here so you can fish. We caught a carp. And a piece of trash. Ooh, what's this now? A present box with 3 question marks over it. We got the wall basket. I wasn't trying to throw that line back in. I wanted to go read the description. The description is wall basket. It's furniture. This furniture can't be placed outdoors. This furniture, I think, is fly. I wanted to come in here and fish for it and see if I could catch it right now. And that is why I took the time to fish right now. So let us chop. Oh, what can we eat? Eat a piece of corn. Don't need a huge amount of energy right now. Nope. Forget about you. I just ran through secret entryway, secret exit ways to get out of there away from that slime. We made it into the secret woods. And because of all of the fly updates in the 1.6 coming to console, or having come to console now, we did not have to rush to make it in, and it doesn't have a negative impact on our completion of the community center at all. How fly is that? I love it. So I'm gonna plant this this errant amaranth seed, and why not come over here, chip chop away, and clear that spot so I don't accidentally plant anything. But I'm going to, I was going to plant wild seeds, but instead I want to just plant the sunflower seeds and get those watered. Because I had the sunflower seeds from before, and those can be very profitable if you get a whole bunch of them growing in the game. 12:20, running out of energy. I could eat something else and plant something else, but I think we've done enough for this particular Stardew day. Watered, milked, made cheese. Want to make sure that there's nothing we need. Oh, we do need a carp for the community center. Want to make sure that there's nothing we need that I've forgotten about. And see how much of this milk I've already made into cheese. Okay. Can make some more. Why not? because there was a lot stockpiled before the cheesemakers ever actually got made. So I'll grab that coffee and sell some of this stuff. I'll refill that stuff later, it's too late. Don't need this, or I'll keep the wild plums for making seeds. The red mushroom, sell that. Sell the pine cones. That's good, yeah. Let's get some of this stuff out of our inventory. Some of this redundant stuff that's already in this box. Recycle the trash. Put these two things for the community center, the carp and the common mushroom, in here. I'm going to check and make sure that there's nothing else in here that needs to go to the community center that I've forgotten about. The 2 melons. They could go, but they also can't go. Because we only have 2 instead of 5. Fall box. Leave the wild plums. And, I don't think there's anything else I'm obviously missing. I'll leave the coral, because for now this seems to be the community center and fish box. Somehow that has happened. So let's put the fishy stuff in there. More of this stuff. We have 2 green dwarf scrolls. More of this stuff needs to be rearranged, but I'm just gonna groan about it instead of trying to find words. I'm just gonna groan for a little while. So let's see. This wall basket. I can't show it tonight because I can't figure out how to get it up. Say hello to the cat and go to sleep. I cannot figure out how to get it up quickly. Since I'm not good at using the Joy-Con, I have to use the Joy-Con to arrange stuff in places where I can't easily walk, and I'm really not good at using the right one for that, and the right buttons, so I would have passed out anyway. There's just kind of no point whatsoever. Why do that? Now it's Friday. I might take the picture from behind the TV so I can put that basket up and just show what it looks like. So it's sunny today and it's going to rain all day tomorrow. Cool, that'd be a great day for planting things. The spiritual forecast for today is that the spirits feel neutral. The day is in your hands. That's it. Let's reach up here, grab that plant, and I want to put the basket up because it's a big honking basket. This is serious decor. This is for really liking having plants hanging around. I'm going to leave that up for at least a little while, just because I can. Why not? Show off what it looks like. So let me take a small moment. Stretch myself just a second. And I'm going to spin around again, because I'm slightly sniffly today. Be right back. Every time the weather shifts hard, back and forth, warm, cold, cold, warm, warm, cold, over and over and over again, it just seems to like to settle in all of the places where I would usually enjoy speaking clearly or breathing unfettered or whatever. So it's that time of year. I cannot take a break. If I take a break in my stream every single time I feel sniffly, I'm not going to be able to have much time in between for actually streaming. So I'll spin around every now and then. Let's see. Neutral Spirit Day. And a farm full of stuff. Did I ever read the description? I made the mushroom log. Let's read it. Mushroom log. Grows mushrooms every so often. The more wild trees are nearby, the better it works. Ooh. Now, I have read something, I haven't been able to test this, but I've read something or heard something from someone else who plays saying that they believe that the type of trees that are around this mushroom log affect what grows out of it. Meaning the specific type of mushrooms you can get. So I would like to put some down someplace, but I don't know where. I'm not sure where I should go. I don't want to fully block my way, but I do want the mushrooms. So I'm gonna just pick someplace and put them down and hope for the best. Just put them right there and then try to grow trees around them. I have 2 different types of seeds right here, so that's just going to be weird. I would like to test and put specific types of seeds around specific trees. So we've got mahogany there. Oh, come on. What? Every single time. I'm trying to put them down in a specific spot, and they don't seem to want to go into the specific spot I want. So, okay. No, I can't. Oh, shoot. Yeah. There's the fence is right there, so I just kind of blocked my ability to get to that one bush. So when berries sprout on that one bush, I won't be able to walk there. But whatever. Can move it later. For the time being, I just want to get this planted. And since I have planted those, I want to make some more tree fertilizer. That just came down real fast. Only need 10. And 10 fiber. And make some more tree fertilizer, because in this way I can get the trees up as quickly as possible, and we can start seeing as quickly as possible what kind of results we get. I'm just gonna pick this up. I think I put that down a very long time ago just to get it out of my inventory. Now it says the more wild trees, the better. I would kind of like to maybe make some and just surround them with 5 or 7, but I haven't done that yet because right now I'm mainly growing the trees. Where are my chickens? Are they hiding? Wow. They are everywhere. I thought I saw something. Okay, I don't know where the other one was. I thought I saw something moving up there, but I think it was a leaf. Oh no, it's up here, but that's not where I thought it was. Okay. Yeah, so I don't spend a whole lot of time building up a special mushroom area because I'm always just trying to grow as many trees as possible, as quickly as possible. Boom. Could have made more fertilizer. There was excess sap over there, and I forgot it was there. Groovy. Fabulous and fly. Whatever. We're playing the game. We're having fun. Everything is fly. Let's rock with it. Let's roll with it. Let's keep it moving. Good grief. The excess sap that I needed just right over there. In my face and out of my way. Drink a coffee. Recycle these. No. Bad scarecrow. Put the blueberries away. Yeah. Put our massive, fat, fabulous stack of pepper poppers away. And this espresso, there's no reason to keep carrying that around. I just got so outdone by everything else that was going on in the game that I had no idea what was happening. Truly just could not figure it out. So now that we're into the secret woods and we've got this Robin's project thing to fulfill, we're going to go back to the secret woods today because we need to chop more hardwood. Morning, sweet, sweet milk cows. What's going on? Are we happy? I am gonna ask you now, but it's because I'm trying to get something from beneath your right buttock there. It's not really about you. It's not always about you. Okay. I was gonna run straight to the salesperson, and then I realized I'm missing a prime opportunity to make cheese. But now, toss this Toss this seed right off to the side. Actually, the cow moved right into my way. No. I mean, let's be real, I probably would have planted the seed in the wrong spot anyway, but pretty sure that guaranteed that I couldn't plant the seed where the cow was. Nice. Just got a warp totem to the mountains out of that one artifact spot. Cool beans. Now, let's see what we've got. We've got wool, but we don't need it anymore. Wool. Cauliflower seeds. Quality fertilizer. That's hilarious. 1 for 500 gold. We don't need it like that. We will never need it like that if I've got anything to say about it. I happen to know some pretty serious fertilizer can sometimes cost 80 gold. I'm not paying 500 for this. And blue jazz. We have a sardine, a super cucumber, common mushroom, regular level, which is what I prefer to put into the community center, but only if we didn't have to pay 400 gold for it, and pepper seeds. I'd kind of like to have the super cucumber. We can catch super cucumbers. I don't think it's a good spend. Apricot sapling. And I don't think we need apricot saplings. We've got 2. This one is 2,500, which might be the right price. I think that's exactly the right price, so it doesn't matter. Okay, apricot sapling, wood skip, a piece of art called Little Tree, and a scarecrow. It's one of the limited scarecrows. I'm saying scarecrow. It's literally rare crow. Collect them all. This one is 4 of 8. So it'd be neat to have that, but when you've only got 4,200, you don't always want to spend 4 grand of that right now on a rare crow. Now the wood skip is nice. I like to get the wood skip, but we're right on our way into the secret woods where we ought to be able to get our own wood skip for our own selves. So I'm going to plan on doing that instead. Oh my gosh. Look at the leaves blowing at hyper speed. Oh, that actually made me feel just a little bit dizzy-ish. They're moving so quickly, it makes it feel like I'm moving in some way. Oh my gosh. That is so dizzying. Feels like it's slightly disorienting. I can't believe they're moving so quickly. I've never seen this before. That's insane. It's like they're saying the wind is just out of control in the secret wood. What? Gale force winds. Little things sparkling and twinkling in the sky. What is this magic and from whence did it come? Oh my gosh. Oh, I saw something green up there. It's a slime. Let's back off of that. Let's fish. That's nuts. It's high speed wind. This has got to be brand new. I've never seen this before. This has got to be new with the update. There are little twinkly lights in the sky. Like there are 5, I don't know. I was going to say like there are 5 million fireflies, but I'm not getting firefly from this. I'm getting the essence of magic. Twinkly lights in the sky. I'm getting magic from this. This is why the wizard would have built his house this close to the secret woods. Really, the wizard's house is butt up against the secret woods, and considering that he's got secret stuff in his house, you could imagine, not like it's game lore, but inside of the imagination you can think the wizard might have planted his house right here because the secret woods were back there, and all of this magic is now going on, right? He probably always knew about this. That was the easiest fish in the world to catch. I literally did not have to move the bar at least once. I just sat there and let it catch itself. The wizard would have come because he might have access magically and or physically to this. Ooh, excuse me. I missed the fish. I just heard bubbles rumbling, and I'm concerned about how incredibly loud it might have been, but whatever. It happened, it's done, it was a surprise, let's continue fishing. Wow, they're really biting. What do I keep catching? I keep catching. Oh, I got one! I got the wood skip! I was fishing for the wood skip and I didn't even see it. Way cool. This is why I didn't buy that one. I'm like, it shouldn't take very long to run right over here in this direction and catch our own wood skip. And we caught it. We got our own just like that. I'm hoping for another one. But if it's not coming, I don't want to spend the entire day fishing in this one spot for redundant carp. Maybe I'll go until 5. I truly want a second wood skip so I don't have to come back out here and fish for another one. If I ever need or want one, I do not want to have to come fishing again. I enjoy fishing, but I have done it a lot. And I really enjoy grinding to make huge money on the farm, and the money I'm making right now fishing right here is negligible at best. Going until 5. It'd be kind of a disappointment if I can't get a second one though in all of this time. Is this one? This seems like a pretty energetic carp. Yes! We got one. Let's run. Gonna go in here. I still came back without a weapon, because I don't have one on the farm. Gonna go underneath here. Wow! Look at that. It's what, you know, it's making me feel weird is running against the wind. Look at it. That is bizarre. Oh, that's nuts. Look, it's happening absolutely everywhere, but I don't see the little sparkles that to me denote pure magic. Oh, I guarantee you. I think this is why the wickety whiz is over here. He's here to catch that essence of life floating on the wind. Secretly in the nighttime when nobody else is watching and looking and keeping count. Just making sure that I didn't forget about something fabulous. I'd like to have the rare crow, but it's $4 grand. And it's year 1. That seems like kind of a splurge. Oh no, I didn't make scarecrows. I don't need to spend $4 grand on one. I did not just, what we are witnessing right now is not me just changing my mind. I'm not even kind of interested in spending $4 grand on that. But the thing is, I planted all of this stuff over here and totally forgot about crows. I was like, what am I forgetting? Everything. I need to immediately go make some more scarecrows. There's really important stuff planted over here. Oh no, I was like, what am I forgetting? I thought I'd forgotten nothing. I was wrong. Oh, that could have been a nightmare. There could have been so much stuff suddenly missing for no apparent reason. I'm gonna make more tree fertilizer because I just realized we've got one extra mahogany seed. So I'll put it right here on the opposite side of this stump, and then we will see what happens. Where is it? Oh, I didn't make it yet. If we've got mahogany next to a mushroom log. Boom. Let's sell whatever needs to be sold. Sell that. Not a lot here I really want to sell. Fish-wise, I might keep the carp for future fertilizer days. I'm gonna keep the carp for future... Oh, I forgot I can run this way. out of line of the tree, had no idea what I was looking at, busy thinking about something else. Keeping the carp, mentally gonna switch out the gold mushroom in the community center box for this lower quality silver mushroom. Oh, we got an eggplant. That's what we need. We need a wood skip. I'm gonna put both of those in there because this is just the box where we put that, apparently. Keep all kinds of stuff. What else can I take out of here? I don't want to have to think about what to take out of here right now. I'm shocked. Probably need to just go start putting stuff in the community center right now. But we can't because I've got to water crops. Another hiccup break. I'm just like, why am I announcing this? Because if you can see and you're looking at the screen, it's pretty clear that I'm sitting here hiccuping on mute. So why not admit it? There's really nothing to hide at this point. Not a big deal. I just honestly have to wonder why I need to hiccup so much while I'm on stream. Oh, yeah. I wasn't just coming for the cheese. I was coming to get the scarecrows. So I don't even remember what I need. I need coal and fiber and wood, right? Coal, fiber, and wood. Sell the cheese. And run back down here. Hand watering all of this stuff partly because I'm hand watering it, haven't had time to go to the mines to get the stuff I need to make sprinklers. I love how that works. Tell me I didn't take all the salads out of the inventory. Okay, I didn't. I wasn't trying to, but who knows at this point? Who knows? This is a disjointed day in the game. Sometimes this happens. I was like, maybe I should stop streaming because I have no idea what's going on. But you know what? In my private games, sometimes I have no idea what I am doing from day to day. It happens often enough. I mean, I don't know. Why not put it out there? I can't be the only person who sometimes knows everything they're doing in the game and sometimes just straight up doesn't. I mean, this is just stuff from life, right? I'm days in life where I'm like, yeah, I'm doing this. I got that. I can accomplish this. Then another day, stuff happens. Suddenly I'm walking around like, I don't understand. How do I make tea? I can't remember how to make tea. Usually some great stress is distracting me quite heartily. But yeah, I can be standing there like, I don't understand. I just can't seem to make the tea. I'm trying to make the tea. I'm investing the time in making the tea, but for some reason, no matter what I do, the tea is not getting made. Where's the... Oh, I didn't put a gate up. Okay, so I'm trying to run from here to straight across here so that I can put some fences next to each other. Not next to, straight across from. And let's immediately go sell our, what is it, 150 gold a jar blueberries, blueberry preserves, instead of our 290 gold a jar strawberry preserves. Dude, there's something about the difference between that one price and the next price that I will just probably always recall. I had never looked it up before, and the difference was so stark. I think I might remember for the rest of time. I've just always moved from money making in spring with strawberries to money making... I forgot to make the scarecrows again. This is a hot, wonderful mess. I hope people are enjoying me pulling the train wreck vibes right now, because I am forgetting everything today. What? Yeah, it's just that I've played the game so many times thinking I worked so hard in spring. I was making, hold on, 5, 6. I'm just gonna put it like this. Should I put it right there? Let's just make the decision quickly. And then that's gonna be like 1, is that the square behind it? 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. 1, 2, 3. So it doesn't even have to be that serious. Right now I just need to place it anywhere. This thing covers 6 spots down to the diagonal. So I'm trying to place it so that if I count 6 squares down, like right here, if I were to have this empty area, I'm pointing at the screen, if this area right here were to be full of crops, then that would be 3, 1, 2, 3 down here on the diagonal, and the edge of that would hit this square. So then that would be 4, and then the middle would be 5, and this would be 6. So you would then be able to put the scarecrow right here, and it would take care of everything diagonally right up until we hit this spot right here with that grape. That grape will be the first one that is unprotected. So I'm counting that way, but I'm just doing it from another side. So like right here, I've put this right here. I'm gonna go 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. It covers those. So then I'm gonna count up again. This doesn't have the 6 diagonal set up yet, so I know without passing out tonight, I'm gonna try to just find the right place to put it. I can't really figure out where's the exact right place to put it, so I'm just gonna put it down and run, because I don't have so many crops planted right now that I need to level them out perfectly, and I do not want to pass out trying to explain that. Since from any given moment I don't know whether the explanation is even needed. Seems like a big ask to waste so much time explaining that we pass out and lose gold. But for anyone who's not in the know, that's why I was just standing around spending so much time trying to figure out where to put the scarecrows. There's an exact science to the amount of space that they cover, and I was just trying to keep that in mind and be as efficient as I could. And then I realized that because of the way that I've got them planted, I don't need to be exactly perfectly efficient, because it's useless right now. When there are way more crops planted in a weirder shape across the farm, then it'll make better sense to count, so I make sure that I don't miss anything. But it'd be pretty hard to miss something right now. It's gonna rain tomorrow too, way cool. Ugh, no watering all of the pumpkin patches today. Yes, finally. The spirits are whispering that. The spirits are very displeased today. They will do their best to make your life difficult. Is it weird that I almost want to go to the mines more today because I consider it to be a challenge, and it's kind of fun to bat all those little critters off? The monsters in the deep. But it does seem like in the regular mines, when you go out on a really bad luck day, I'm not sure, but it seems like in my games, I get way more nice ore and gemstones and everything else when I do that. I have no idea why. I don't know if that's a complete coinkydink. Let's move the summer spangle and the summer seeds out of the food box, since we now can do this here. We now can do this thing quite easily. Why not do it? I remember that the box was full, but it's not full anymore because I sold all the excess. Like, I had 2 different grades of radishes, I had 3 different grades of summer squash, 2 different grades of tomato, 3 different grades of blueberry, but once I sold all the extra ones to make as much profit as possible, now I've got all this extra space. So why must it be crazy? It doesn't have to be crazy. We can fix these things now. Sea urchin. Don't drink that coffee. I don't know why. I just really want to run to the community center today and put in this handful of stuff I mean, it's not a whole lot of stuff, but it's a handful of stuff that needs to go in, and it did clear some space in this box, which is always welcome. So let's see, the spirits are very ticked off today. And I need to make some more fencing. Hardwood, 3 pieces to close this in. Then I think I have extra gates somewhere, but I'm not sure where. So, for some reason I thought that I could put a double-sized gate there if I had 3 pieces of fencing up. Because later in the game, I will need... Oh no, that's not where... That's not what... That's not how I want that to look or to open. Later in the game, I'm gonna need more space. Did I not put down... Oh, that's the spot that was empty and I didn't put down the extra fence yet. I'm just so disappointed that I am throwing this stuff so far away from where I want it. I need a moment of silence. I'm just speechless about it. I am not trying to do that. I mean, if you put the fence down in the wrong place, you can, you know, whack it back up and put it in the better place again, but it's just, I don't want to have to whack it back up and put it in the better place again. I want to put it down in the correct place in the first place. That's my goal. It's just not working that way. I mean, the heck is going on? Why is this happening to me? What is happening? I'm going to, I'm gonna leave a little walkway. Is that 2 squares or 3? I still don't know where I'm putting everything. This is 1 square. That should be a 2nd square. I just want a 2 square walkway here so I can get down from one place to the next. You know what? Forget that. I like 3 better. 3 looked nicer. It was wider and more luxurious. My farm is a luxurious farm. Let's stick with it. Grab all these snails. 4 snails in a row? Cool. I pulled all the same thing out of all of the crab pots in a row. Almost never happens. Okay, I'm seeing how having a fence made out of preserves jars could be very annoying, but only when I'm filling... No, no, no! I accidentally knocked it down again. I hate that. You know what's really frightening? I had already put a blueberry in that jar. I'm gonna record that and check for it later to make absolutely certain. I could check the stream, but this recording is gonna be 30 seconds long. If I check my stream... What are we? At like 2 hours? I don't know. It's gonna take much longer to find this in the stream, but I'm gonna check. Seems like I already filled the preserves jar, and so there's a nice potentially profitable blueberry in there, and then I just knocked it down without even trying to. So I'm just killing my own profits, blueberry by blueberry, without having any intent whatsoever of doing so. I kind of hate that. Okay, we don't need the gold corn anymore. Since I sold all the corn that we grew in summer, I'm gonna throw some into the summer box because it's a summer crop and it's nice to have some in there. Why not? I... 6, 7, 8. I don't think I need another scarecrow out here right now, so I'm not gonna think about that. I'm gonna come take care of my cows. No. I accidentally hit my controller on the desk, and sometimes when I do that, it hits the button that switches my inventory line. My currently available inventory line, and then I end up doing the weirdest of stuff sometimes, but generally it's just exceptionally confusing. Oh, I can't get that. I should have pulled the hay out before I fed the cows, but I didn't think about it until after I'd fed the cows. And I will leave this milk pail here, and I want to run all the way over here to the other side of this part of the property, see what's here. I'm going to chop everything in this area down because I would like to get the barn moved over here. And I would like to do it as soon as possible. And it is free to go to Robin's and start moving buildings around. I mean, I've just noticed we've got 10 grand today. What do we need to do with 10 grand? What the heck? What was the weather forecast? Did I just straight up see 2 rainy days and not even consider upgrading the watering can? Oh, that's because there's no iron. So I do need to go to the mines. We are lacking sufficient iron in our daily diet, and I need to do something about that. Robin's project. If I chop one more stump of hardwood, we can complete that when we run past her house. But I don't know how much time I have to do that today. But I'm me, so I'm pretty much gonna go try it out anyway. Because why not? If there's a thing to be done, why not be doing it? I will leave I need to make that box that I call made so I can put some of this stuff in, because I need to be able to put the speed grow, all of this stuff that I do need to be using, but I just don't need right here, right now, needs to go into a new box. I mean, we could upgrade the axe to gold. It just seems like it's spending too much just because we can. So I'm not focused on that at all, no. Trying to see what can be done with this dough, and that's gonna remain a no. So run past here and see if I've somehow missed an obvious piece of hardwood that's right here on this property. I don't think I have. And since I haven't, we're gonna run to the wood. Let's go. Boom. We got the wood we needed. We got the little tone. At the tone, the time will be time to win. Can you just not already? Come on. Come on, bruh. I didn't start anything with you. Get over it. You little apple-looking nightmare. Why are you over here? I'm not even concerned about the apple. I'm concerned about the little dewdrop. The dewdrop is the one that came up on me from behind. Man. Ridiculous. Alright. Trying to figure out which way to go. No, I don't think there's a reasonable way to get to Pierre's to sell stuff. Get to the mines, I'll just leave the stuff in the mines. In that chest that we have made for extra storage. Check Gus Gus. See what he's got on special today. He's got 3 super meals. These give you a speed buff too. I mean, yes, please. In fact, I'm also gonna buy a coffee because I don't have any in my inventory and I don't want to spend all of those valuable. I'm gonna buy lots of coffees. I'm gonna buy 8 coffees. Ooh, as she walked through the door, I thought I was about to give one away. Alright. I'm gonna get anything with a speed buff. Any food that helps us move faster. Helps me to remain in this game. Help wanted. I need amethyst to rub on my sore nose. Please bring one as soon as you can. Demetrius. 300 gold on delivery. Demetrius will be pleased. I could run back to the house and make 1 cup of coffee back that quickly. It's just that everything is kind of sending me away from the mines and I'm not into wasting even another second. Because I've already planned to go in here and give Robin her hardwood. Because she asked nicely. Where are, oh, I have to put it in here. I don't even have to talk to her. I just put it in. Boom, done. Let's see what we got. We got 2,000 gold. She said, can anyone help? Robin, I'm very happy to help you now with such things. We got 2 grand as a reward. Nice. And we're gonna have more rewards for completing this in future. The hazelnut. Common mushroom and the hazelnut for the community center, which I ran right past without remembering to go in. That was why I was going through that part of town, so I'd remember all of that. Dude. It's just starting to feel ridiculous, that's all. I've got 2 bits of food. I could eat 1 thing that gives a speed buff. Or I could eat the mining buff. I'll eat the mining buff food. It's a low luck day. There's no reason to try for getting luck, so let's just do it this way instead. I'm gonna put this in as a placeholder and then stack these in my chosen order and take the placeholders out. Alright. So we're gonna go into the mines, and at the end of this day I think I'm gonna take a break. But first I am gonna go into the mines and I'm gonna spin around for a second first. I'll be right back. I'm trying not to run into the desk. Ran into the desk. Okay. Now, I guess I'll try level 30. That seems to be the one I'm always looking for. Let's go into the deepest and darkest parts of the mines in search of the copper and iron ore of our dreams. Our dark and serious dreams of infinite wealth and farming supremacy. Actually, you could turn that stuff into some pretty dark stuff, but we're gonna try with some pretty nice vibes. We're gonna try to live in a land of balance where we appreciate both. Hey! I don't want to have to be bothered with you, but you're kind of in my face right now, so bye-bye. So run down here. Oh my gosh. I thought all I had to deal with was one of these things. The little flying sucker. Pretty surprised when the other thing rose up to meet me. No, come on. No, I don't want to. Okay, fine. It's a low luck day. I knew there would be a lot of... Oh, cool. Let's disappear. Got a staircase. It's like a low luck day. I knew there would be a lot of monsters about. I forgot for a second, but then I was reminded. Very, very completely. Oh, you're trapped. Bye. I'm not trapped for long, but for... Ooh, nice, but just long enough. I'm gonna make one bomb because the amount of copper I'll spend on it is totally worth getting all of this in one row. I could have accidentally gone down that staircase, by the way. I was just like, no, I almost missed it. I almost accidentally. And shoot, now that thing is coming up from behind. Still worth it. Bye now. Need stones too. Oh, free staircase. I want to see if there's more copper over there, but I actually, yeah, okay, fine. That's what I'm here for. Let's check. I don't really see any. I don't feel like dealing with getting over there just to find out that there's nothing. See if there's a big fat patch over here. Nope. Okay, now this is a new map. This will be a 1.6. What the heck is that? That's what those things look like in the light? What? This wad of... Yeah, that's what that looks like in the light. Wow, okay, you've got some new ideas to sleep on. We must have increased our, warrior skill, whatever that thing's called. Battle. They look like little black dinosaurs. I never... It's always so dark. How could I have known? This is interesting. I don't believe I've ever been on a floor that looks like this before. No, this is new, baby. We're new and fresh today. This is pretty successful. There's a whole lot of copper here. I'm probably gonna leave, I think, by at least... yeah, I leave by 120. I know I've got time to get back. If I leave by 110, I know I've got... If I leave by 1, I mean, I know I've got time to get everything out of the box and get back and probably feed the furnaces. Oh no. Full of our new copper, which is really what this is for. We got the ore, but we really need to make it into bars or else it doesn't matter. So I'm gonna try to leave here. Leave the mines between 1 a.m. and 1:20. Oh my goodness. Ugh, it's an infestation of them. It's like I found where the buggies live. Oh my gosh. There's an exposed staircase right there. I don't see it, but I just heard another one wake up. Blech. There's so many. You get too many of something in one spot, it becomes gross to me because then it's like an infestation. It reminds me of I realize that I don't like infestations because as a child, and this reminds me of that, I discovered anthills. And I realized that you could have one of something I dislike, or you could have 1 million. And if I dislike one, I really dislike 1 million. Okay, that's a good clue. Hit a new level. We went down 10 levels, we got lots of copper. Let's figure out what the heck else to do. Oh, that's hilarious. Needed iron. Wow. I'm a little surprised by how much loud, noisy activity there is going on today. Whatever. I'm here for it, apparently. Leave this behind, take the slime, and plan to make an iron bar and a copper bar overnight. And should I sell anything? Yeah, I'm still carrying the mayo. So that, the 2 mushrooms I do not need. That's a good sell. Nothing else makes sense for me to sell right now, so far as I can see. I will leave the gemstones here so that I don't have to think about them in the morning, and grab an amethyst. I actually want to sell two of these aquamarines just as quickly as I possibly can. Somebody wanted an amethyst. Demetrius wanted an amethyst. So I've picked that up, which means there's a much greater chance of remembering it in the morning. And we made it to bed. It's 1:50 a.m. and we made it to bed just under the bar. We've got a level up. Level 6 combat, plus 5 HP, new crafting recipe, slime egg press, because yummy in the morning, honey. Ugh. And the new crafting recipe, oil of garlic. Have seldom used oil of garlic, have heard very good things, and who knows, might want to use some just to see what it's like. We made 1930 gold. And I am going to move in to take a nice break. As soon as we wake up, I'm going to check the weather first. It's raining today, so I feel like I've lost the opportunity to upgrade the watering can, but it's so important, I might do it anyway. It's going to be a cloudy day tomorrow. Today the spirits are very displeased today again. So again, might be fun to go to the mines. Whack them up and get some more iron, because we got a lot of copper yesterday, but we need iron. And we just learned the tortilla recipe. Okay, so tortillas. How many of you are gnawing on a microwaved convenience burrito while watching this program? Shame on you. You might as well wrap your beans in an old wash rag. God, that's so disgusting. I hated reading that. Ugh. Now listen up. Once you've tried my fresh, rustic corn tortillas, you'll never go back. Once I've tried listening to what you just said about that wash rag, I won't want to go back to eating anything at all, ever. Disgusting. I hate that. I'm very visual. I process things through my senses. That's gnarly. Anyway, so I'm going to take a break. I'm shooting for about a 20-minute break. Never want to say exactly. About. Around. Very important words in my vocabulary, but we're going for about a 20-minute break. Be right back and then see how long we go after that. I need to stretch my legs like crazy. Gonna get up and do that. Come on back and see what more magnificence and malfeasance and just general forgetfulness we all get up to as a group. Because I'm blaming this on everyone. It must be the vibe. I'm picking up on it. I don't know. Maybe it's not just me. Come back and maybe we'll find out.